Mm-hmm. It's up. I was just putting the title up.
Tropical moisture in the air tonight. We're in for a wet and rainy one under the lights here at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some
Okonkwo just got hurt.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
It's fine.
Now Love. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will run a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt. 3-yard return, and the Jaguars
only for like 2 quarters though.
First down and 10.
It's because on the interception return I trucked the absolute shit out of T. Higgins.
22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Go ahead.
2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. They go play action with Lawrence. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Isaiah Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Oh, what? Oh, I hate when I'm doing this shit. This should have been my sack.
Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
This should have been my sack.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Wow,
so
thank you.
Goes over here on
wow, thank you.
The Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
That's the worst punt I've ever seen in my life.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
So you like that block?
And down to the 36-yard line here.
No, you like that block,
on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%.
I just saw you.
Grown since then.
Just push it to the ground, nigga.
I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Oh, coach telling me to go for it.
Right, 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Jackson, the man in motion left. On 4th down, Love. He's got his target. That's complete.
Get down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's say sit down. Hey, look, let's say sit down. Niggas up for no reason.
Love looking to throw it. Able to hit his target, Claypool. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much.
You didn't let me up. That wasn't me. It was Chase Claypool.
Make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
The first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf. And a first down to boot. The Jaguars at 9-2 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here's Lawrence. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Achilles sprain.
Ooh,
Achilles sprain. That is bad.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
You were
absolutely 4 sacks last week. That's their first.
I hope he does.
Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front.
Wow, this is another horrible punt.
But also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Wow.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hand off to Spears.
And they'll get
wow,
down
I'm laying some
after
excellent blocks right now.
2nd and 2.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort
wow,
out
I think
there.
the dude I lay with the block got hurt.
Love now. Completion here to Claypool. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Okay, right? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance to.
Love from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll complete this one. Okonkwo.
Come on, let's kick this field goal.
Down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 34. And this one is right through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that. There that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also,
I want this. I wanted to switch so bad. It took everything in me not to switch. I know. As I'm saying, it took everything.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Lawrence going to throw again.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Love, they go play action now.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll be out right at the 35. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Here's Love. They'll find Williams on the slant.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. To throw now. Here's Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Throwing. Love. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is is well short of the first down. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He'll boot it away from about his 35. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. A give to the fullback on the dive. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
3rd and 3. Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Isaiah Simmons.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll take this inside the 40. And just a 30-yard punt that time. It'll be Titan football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Love.
Got his man, Okonkwo.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Love.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short.
Bixby, you have the worst vision ever. Bixby, you have the
here.
worst vision ever.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
I didn't even call for that, bro.
And he's into the clear. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them. So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket. They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scammed downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Shoot.
Throw there.
I tried to snap it quickly and I accidentally caught
Progress
the
down
ball.
the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some
I
safe
hate when that
yardage to get
happens.
things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Again, it's Love.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun. Love. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Love from the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
God damn it.
Love looking to throw it. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air again. Love.
Oh my god.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Why would Love throw that? Why would Love throw that? Why would Love throw that? What?
And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal. So
It's either a fantastic play or a pick.
Yeah, when you look
Or
at the
you
scoreboard
nothing,
now,
it's just a
nothing
punt.
seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half.
That's right in Evans. That's right in Evans' face too.
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
There you go.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Damn, I almost just choked with some water. I'm eating a taco right now.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
Trying to lay one up deep.
That is incomplete.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Escaping the pressure right.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment. Quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Does the big boy have the juice?
I just blocked him. I just blocked him. Let's go. No, I blocked him though. I don't care. I helped him get that.
Turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half.
Josh Jefferson.
They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big time fumble. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 17-14.
He wanted to correct him so bad.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Isaiah Simmons is possessionless.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Go lay down.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I don't think if it's a defense,
it's
it's
good
good
for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Now Lawrence.
There again is Thomas. They've gone him a lot. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Now Lawrence. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Little flip of fortune. They had a chance to possibly pin him deep, But out of bounds, and now they'll start at the 40. Here's Love. Toward the left sideline.
Oh my gosh, just
well, those two have hooked up
I know he's so booty.
in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a handoff to Bigsby.
Go Bigsby. Go Bigsby. Go Bigsby. Go Bigsby. Go Bigsby. You see that block slam? You see that block slam?
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Hey, he not a receiving back, but he a little dirty. Yeah, the extra 10-15, the little juke.
He can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
Wow, Konku, come on. I pay you big money to catch those.
That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. First the ball.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I pay him big money to catch those.
Love now. It's complete to Williams.
Go J-Mo. Go J-Mo. Go J-Mo.
Oh,
I was trying to push it
down to the 6-yard line. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jamison Williams.
Oh, but he got injured though right after that.
To throw now, here's Love.
That's my display. He should get sacked anyways though.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Throwing, Love.
Love, come on, you gotta hit me on that.
Down he goes at
I don't know why he's not hitting me on that. I know you saw that.
He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra.
So I don't want you to make any adjustments, Nicky.
Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Lawrence. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his left. Lawrence,
let's go.
Oh my God. This is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Lawrence will throw.
I nigga, but I'm moved past it already. Don't want to fucking talk about it.
Went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a
Also just
stop
didn't trust
during
my
a tight
fucking
ball
offense
game,
right there.
and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging.
That dude was really about to try and catch that shit. Like, what the hell?
Tennessee offense about
Didn't
set
know you
ready
were
to go.
catching that.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Over the middle, Harrison. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Bro, I hate how they put Pink Bixby on the post route on these shots, bro. Like, it's such a useless route.
Over 15,000 yards passing now.
Or like when they put him on a streak,
Granted,
like
they're
it's
not going to
just
stop the game and give him the
such a
game ball
bad
here,
route.
but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would
Oh my
say
God, it's just Deck
the
Hamilton.
team should give him a game ball after it's all over. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to
It's just
defend?
Deck Hamilton.
Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Tush push.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Oh my God. Bro, I'm so open on these wheel routes,
A
bro.
gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay,
I
so they
know.
gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the
But
defense
shit, I don't want him to.
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
Nah, it's just because we want it. We want it.
And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
Ooh.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. Well, certainly those are the types
That time I'm accepting that. All I'm saying too, I didn't really feel that bad last time because I did not trust my offense inside the 5. I just didn't.
But now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
He's undisciplined.
For a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Love. Touchdown.
Let's go, J-Mo. Let's go, J-Mo.
Jameson Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. Love throwing for it. And he will get
Let's go, Konku. That's why I paid the big bucks. What? Damn, Peter Skronsky just dislocated his shoulder. Fuck.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
It's one
send
of my
this
best
one away.
linemen.
And that's going to skip into the end zone.
That's why I said
for
1
a
0.
touchback.
JT Latham might be slightly worse, but he's younger, so in a way he's better. But kind of not, because I think he has.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Mentioned in my
And
Evan
now
Neal.
after the touchdown a
Evan
moment
Neal's
ago,
normal
they
development
work from
trait.
behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Ah, that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of
Let's go,
that
Sawyer.
spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the
Remember, he
mousetrap.
didn't
But it's hard
dislocate
to
his
do. If you
arm
see a
last
guy
night
cutting that in that
because I had to
direction,
submit.
you tend to go towards him.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 6 then.
Nah, but that's like that's like the fucking, yeah, that's like already. It's because he's running his route, but like the nigga throws the running back too much.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able
Not
to
too much like
capitalize
last
on
time,
it,
but it's
and no
just.
adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
If you want to like full-time block, you actually have to like audible the
They'll
block
look to
as
throw
well.
now on first down. A short
Oh
throw
my
to Ingram.
gosh, stick it out
And
my
he
way.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's up over
Bro,
midfield and down into
like
Tennessee
spamming X right
territory.
there.
Jalen Watson dropped him defensively.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now. Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, just ran over your right guard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look what I just did to his right guard.
Now it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've
Monday night
converted
right
just
now.
2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. Flushed out right. And
Let's
big
go.
loss here as he's taken down.
Bro, what do you mean?
The
The pocket's
defense
getting
rising to
crashed.
the challenge
What do you
and
mean?
setting him back on the
What do you
sack.
mean?
Well, collectively as a defense,
Niggas
Charles, I
chasing
think if
Jack
you get
Sawyer's
4
on his
sacks a
ass.
game, you're feeling
I
really
mean,
good.
Justin
Now
Simmons
they
was
have
on his
6
ass.
as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
A good head-down
That was
running
bad
on the
running by me.
return gets about 15 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh my gosh, Jordan Love, you are a madman. You are a madman, Jordan Love.
Before he's brought down.
Jordan Love is a madman.
Love looking to throw it. And this will be
go,
stopped
Love.
at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I was trying to
So
block.
the Titans in possession of the football here as we get
Look,
you
it's a
reset.
drag.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one.
I'm
to
being
the
honest, I
finish
wasn't
line.
even like, if I started going up, I'm sorry, because I was just looking at Jordan Love the whole time. Because you were covering that, I was not expecting him to throw that.
2nd down and 3.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
Let's go, Uncle.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
Sometimes you gotta
and
do
put
what
the
you gotta
down
do,
marker
Breeze
back to
style.
1.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
A run here with Bigsby.
Come on, Bixby.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick.
Go,
tick,
Bixby. Come on, Bixby.
Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30.
To have a bit more
The
pop.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage.
Maybe next year he'll have a little more pop, but
seconds left to go in the game.
3rd and 5. Another run by Bigsby.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
This game.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more
Nigga, stop
disciplined
doing
than
that shit.
Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert.
Nigga,
Don't jump early.
what the
and give
fuck
them
up,
free
bro?
yardage.
You're gonna get kicked for griefing.
The Titans go victory
Yes, you
formation
can.
as they take a knee. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Said what? No, Evan, what'd you say?
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.
My coach is not
They
shaking your
trailed at
coach's
intermission.
hand.
They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the
I'm
victory.
surprised they're not.
And Brandon,
It's not an
trailing
all-out
at
brawl on
halftime,
the field
we always
right
talk
now.
about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale
Damn.
changes. Just have to do a little
Love
bit
had
better,
an
a little
insane
cleaner.
game.
And they did
33,
that in the
47,
second half, and that
320,
led them
2
to victory.
touchdowns, 1 pick.
So for Tennessee, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston.
Damn, he spread
to
the ball
take
out
on
too.
the
Peep that.
Texans. Meanwhile,
People,
for
people much he
Jacksonville,
spread the ball
it's a
out.
loss that could wind up costing him a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home
We just had
next
one
week.
sack, 1 TFL.
And
And they
for
have,
Charles Davis and our
and
entire
they have
crew,
2.
I'm
I had a
Brandon Gaudin.
pretty quiet game, but I was locking down my area. It's more important. At this point, like if I can get DPOI, that's like I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy, but I'm more focused on like getting a perfect record at this point. You ready, Sam? Hold up, hold up. Jameson had to score another touchdowns. Damn. Damn. After we beat him, probably. I'm gonna check that right now. Oh, yep. They lost against us, beat the Chargers, then lost. And the Chargers are what? Let's see what the Chargers are. Chargers are 5-7. They probably weren't that good at that time.
Drop your bags ass, I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in the start. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive.
No.
Because I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for...
It's the National Football League on
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Diggs, the motion man left.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Stroud.
That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside
McCreary.
the 35. 43 yards that time.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to get it back here.
Washington just scored. I mean, not scored. He just picked it. Pat, let's go. Another stop, and we
Houston's
technically
offense
won the
already
game
at the
already.
line, set to
With
get
how we
going.
beat
And they're in
the
an early
Texans.
hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent size. He's got
Oh
it
my
in.
gosh.
Complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mixon on the toss right. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Stroud. He'll find
I know, yeah.
Joe Mixon. And he'll only get this to the 14.
That's why I don't feel too bad about it. Like from a defensive mindset, like I just know I did my job. I know I sealed the edge, and if he would have scored on that play, it wouldn't have been my fault.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push
Just
his
hate
way
like
forward
that
for
shit,
a
though,
few
like-
as the clock will run.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game.
Like a lot of
The
times you
team's
get
coming
sucked
back
into
from the
those
locker
blocks.
rooms
So.
here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the...
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
You just harass you to Stroud right there.
Midfield before going out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
And Stroud now to throw. This one left side caught by Collins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Stroud looking to throw.
And Diggs has it. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
Starts good.
At the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Again, it's Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Oh my gosh, get that nigga, bruh.
And he doesn't quite make it.
He can't fucking cover shit.
Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Stroud. And got his man.
You better score, love. Thank you.
Stroud working out of the gun.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Oh, Champagne to step up.
We've seen this a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run with Mixon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Texans will burn the 1st and the timeouts.
The dude over me is supposed to be covering that. Not even have middle. I think we have like this side.
Stroud out of the gun here. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Oh my gosh, this
And
kills
he'll
Joe
wind up
Mixon.
losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh gosh, bro.
And
Big
it's
God.
intercepted at the goal line.
Malachi Chuck, what are you doing?
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. We talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this.